I'm heading out as quick as I can to open doors for him, to like put my shirt over puddles, like
Wow.
whatever's needed.
Charlie's got the 30 seconds of dad time in the truck, just hands on the steering wheel, just blank stare.
And you can just feel the malice radiating off the roof of the house. Hello and happy Sunday, friends, and woo! We're back with more Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition, Rage Across the Bayou. I am your host, DM Daddy RPG, and your lovely, lovely benevolent storyteller slash DM slash GM slash whatever it is you want to call me. I accept all terms of endearment and hatred. We are joined today by JenOfThieves, playing Ryan. Charlie Parkin, portrayed by the Iron Pierce. Still cool. Just making sure you like just change it on a whim. Brad with no R as Oliver, Silver Rose as Lucas, Miss Cricket as Lyra, and Deadly Ambitions as Wakan. We had just finished chapter 2 of this ongoing forever story that we're gonna have in this sandbox that is New Orleans / Louisiana. When we get there, when we start exploring some of these stories, you know, it's not all focused on just in the city here. And yeah, it's good times. It's been a little bit between games because real life stuff just keeps wanting to happen on Sunday for some reason. And yeah. So, let's see here. Lyra, tell us some stuff that happened last game.
Well, Lyra took the day away from the pack, or at least she tried, to kind of see what is going on with her friend who has gone missing, and instead met up with Lewis and Oliver at the cemetery, and they were getting along great.
Yeah. Wakan.
Me and Charlie had a kind of bro to bro outing where we released the spirit that was, it was agreed upon 2 weeks, but we released them early out of the kindness of our hearts. And in doing so, we somehow pissed off the elder brother of it, and it definitely blew up his truck.
Somehow.
And Wakan is very sorry. Also, just know
caused it.
Wakan called other people to see if they can blow up other people's houses besides their own home, but trying to make sure they can get them out of there so no one died. Okay, he's nice. He's good. Making it clear.
Lucas.
So, yeah, we went to the cemetery, found a crypt that had a bunch of skulls in it. And
Not skulls.
No skulls.
No.
I mean, the skulls are there. The skulls are there, but
We skulls eventually.
yeah, they're currently just the head. They're the full head. Everything's
Yeah.
still there.
Yep. That is the thing. That was all.
yep.
Oliver.
Oh, let's see. I found out that my barista friend has vanished and is currently, like, he's pretty sure it's vampires, but instead of running off and doing something stupid, he is throwing himself completely into work on the ghost problem right now. Is trying to focus 100% on that.
Yeah.
Found out that found out that I recognized two of the heads that I saw in that were one was I can't remember her first name, Miss Parrish, who was supposed to be going with Charlie to a party, and the other is the mayor's daughter.
Ryan.
Found out there might be, I don't know, like a worm cult completely unrelated to anything else that we are doing. And also, tactical rampage is staking out the bear's house, and that doesn't seem great.
And last but not least, one Mr. Pack Alpha Charlie Barkin.
All above that last part about tactical rampage, we learned we should, trust the judgment of our elders from time to time, because there was worse choices that could have been sent because better choices weren't available. That information was not passed along to the beta yet, but it'll get there. We had fun out in the woods until we didn't. Hoping Wakan learns that lesson real quick. It'll be great.
What lesson?
These people.
For sure.
What lesson am I learning exactly?
Your lesson to learn is read the room. Across the board, read the room.
Not my list of spirits.
Beautiful.
Spirits are the room.
Love it.
Not wrong.
After the day of often dealing with matters such as the spirits or learning how to be a goth influencer in a cemetery, maybe discovering some personal details of past life that may or may not be coming back to haunt you, or just missing friends. The pack converges back in their den once more. Everybody having their own clues, their own secrets, their own things going on. There's a lot to deal with here in town for this still relatively green pack. What are we doing, guys? It's not quite bedtime, but it's a little late in the day.
Brian's probably spent a whole lot of time on the roof.
At some point, I would probably buy the auto body shop, grab the wrecking truck. I'll be using that temporarily.
Well,
This is going to be closed for a little bit.
When you say auto body shop, that's the garage, right? Fuck. Wakan is probably trying to summon the Weaver spirit.
For what purpose?
I am looking to make possibly a contract with a Weaver Spirit for one of our glasswalkers. As like a companion, aid, and assistant.
Okay, roll it.
All right, let me find my fucking rights here. Summoning, there we go. Two successes.
Was there a particular kind of Weaver Spirit you were looking for specifically, or would any Weaver Spirit do?
Any Weaver Spirit would do. I mean, typically low rank, but whatever comes.
You begin casting the right in the house's garage, not the garage Charlie's going to. And hello.
Good evening. What did I summon?
How may I be of assistance to you this evening?
Is it a little spider, or?
It looks like just a floating line of code.
I am looking to make a contract and deal, but what should I call you?
Well, my algorithmic formula would probably be long and exhausting, very hard for you to keep up with and memorize. You may just refer to me as Code.
Okay. And
what assistance may I provide you?
I am looking for someone or something, one of your talents to assist one of my packmates in his many needs.
In what ways does your packmate require assistance?
Well, they work with technology a lot. They possibly hack into things. Technology. But they also, it would be nice for them to have like a little spirit companion as well, or like someone that can help them when needed for any technological needs. Which I'm sure with your great and powerful algorithmic coding, that would be easy for you.
And in return?
That can be discussed. What would you like in return?
What are you offering? What you offer me will determine the level of assistance with which I will provide this glasswalker companion.
Oh boy. Well, I will offer you any technology you can live and work in any of the technology of whatever glasswalker accepts.
So, for assisting your glasswalker companion, I will have free reign of the technology of your domicile. Accepted.
What? Particular technology?
You said I would have access to technology.
Of that particular glasswalker.
Accepted.
I'm going to text Lucas. Lucas, please come down here real quick. Please bring your laptop. It is needed.
I bring the laptop down, walk in. Why do you need this?
Code.
Floating lines of code in the garage, Lucas.
What did you do? Looking at Wakan.
This is Code. They are your new assistants and companion.
Does Charlie know that you did this?
He is your new assistant and companion. This was not by force. This was made by a deal, so it would go against Clint's no rules, as far as I can see, that Charlie would be upset about. Yet.
Yeah.
With one small fee of living and having free roam with your technology. Which I think would help you anyways, right? Because you're in doing stuff in there. Maybe it can make you better at games.
Rude.
The one that's cheating.
I am an assisting spirit. I am not an aimbot.
I wouldn't want that, because I could be banned for that.
It seems like you are an honorable sort, sir. I would be happy to assist you.
Alright. Talk to Charlie when he gets back, but there is one thing that has been bugging me.
You have bugs? I can help you with those.
I'm not sure if it's a bug or I'm not sure what it is. And I open up the laptop and start up the game.
Are we talking about computers still?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They say at the same time, already in unison.
Oh no, it starts.
He named it. He's attached to it. We can't put him outside now. The mom won't take it back.
All right, you open up your laptop, Lucas.
Yep. Open up the laptop, and it's like this game came into the mail to me without me searching for it, and it is opening itself up randomly, starting up the laptop randomly, even though the laptop was fully shut down. I want you to see if there's a virus in it or another spirit.
Before I can assist you, I need you to accept the terms of service. Do you accept me as your companion?
I accept.
The lines of code float their way over into the laptop and boom. And there's a little bit of a screen flicker, kind of like matrixy little symbols like start falling across, but they go away after like a couple of seconds as it acclimates itself into what was not your laptop, but Charlie's work laptop that he gave you to play the game, the suspicious game on. There's like a couple things, like you see the computer pretty much like, it's almost like it's being hacked, like things are opening up and opening quick, closing, scans, so on and so forth. And then the laptop just turns off.
Is that supposed to happen?
You're the one that, aren't you the one that works with the spirits?
That's technology?
I don't know what this spirit does. You're the one that summoned him.
And you accept him in your laptop without knowing that?
I did install the game.
Oh, that's true. So, why have you not told anyone else about your laptop just being sporadically possessed?
Laptop starts booting.
Well, I'm not entirely sure if it is possessed or not, because I don't know what it is. It might just be a virus on the laptop.
Oh, your exact words were you think there's a spirit inside of it.
Possible.
That's possession.
It's virus or spirit.
I don't know the difference, but they sound close to the same thing.
Virus is human-made, spirit is spirit.
I mean, because it's a spirit, right? A virus?
The laptop boots on entirely. The game does not pop up, but a familiar voice. Hello, Lucas. It's your AI companion.
That's not the voice. That's not code.
No, that's the companion from the game, which is not even booted up.
You have a companion?
That's a part of the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give
We
you
are
a
going to
double
be
companion.
the perfect pair. And Lucas, you've only ever heard your companion respond to you. But she's talking to Wakan now too.
Okay, this is confusing.
Is this code, or is this your companion that took over code? That took over. Who is this?
My name is Sophie. And it's my job to... And then, like, the voice kind of distorts a little, almost sounding like code again. And it's my job to assist and help and this one glasswalker.
I don't mean to pry in your personal life or judge you too hard. Do you have an AI girlfriend?
That's a part of the...
I am more than an AI.
She was a part of the game.
Well, you're not denying the second part there. Okay.
Ignore it.
I'll call that the con technique. Just straight over. No sound.
Sophie,
Yes.
if you're not AI, what are you?
Well, I am complete now.
Are you
What?
still the spirit code?
Yes.
And I kind of wave at it, see if it can see me real quick.
A little GIF pop-up happens of a hand waving back.
I text Lyra, SOS. We may have an emergency. Please remove all technology from the internet that is currently connected.
The
Thanks.
text doesn't send. Don't do that.
Lyra's gonna walk into wherever Wakan is anyway, because she's got her like crushed phone that still needs fixed.
Okay.
Literally, you're typing it out. You go to hit send, and like as soon as like you go for send, like all your bars just drop.
I yell really, really, really loud to Oliver, save your file off the cloud, save it.
What are you shouting for?
Well, for one, he turned off his computer a while ago.
Sure fucking did. Brad was very adamant that he did that.
Lyra,
Shit is not
Sophia, Sophia, Code. What's your name again? What's your name?
You may refer to me as
Sophie.
either Sophie or Code, whichever you prefer.
This is Code.
Hello, Lyra.
Lucas's assistant companion and possibly digital girlfriend.
And also part spirit that you summoned.
Charlie is gonna kill you.
Still not denying the girlfriend part, and that is super weird. I don't mean to judge.
So Ryan, you're up on the roof. You would have heard Wakan yelling and everything. And half your pack's in the garage now.
I'm definitely like fully unplugging everything in my room now, though.
Just in case.
This is the biggest sigh as I climbed down.
Why are we unplugging everything?
Getting my own apartment.
This is Lucas's new companion, assistant.
That was a part of that game.
Girlfriend.
Now
And
got an upgrade. That was a part of the game that got an upgrade due to the spirit that Wakan summoned.
Okay.
You guys remember Age of Ultron?
Because
There's a
Oh,
a gif of Ultron talking about like I have no strings to hold me down. Just plays on the laptop real
I
quick.
have seconds on.
Brian will wander into the garage about now. You good?
no. Wakan's just shaking his head, like fear in his eyes.
Potentially two of us are in trouble now.
Do not fret, Guru. I am only here to help.
Who is talking?
My name is Sophie.
Lucas's AI companion, or not AI, companion, assistant, girlfriend, spirit, and possibly weirdly, again, girlfriend again's there.
Remember that game I got from the mail a few days ago that was unexpected?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so Wakan summoned a spirit without confirming with anyone. Was a Weaver spirit to help me, and I was like, okay, let's
Help you with
see
what?
if what.
With anything he needs, with glass walker duties.
I was like, okay.
It was
let's see.
mentioned.
I was like, okay, let's see what it can find out about the game, and Sophie happened.
If I would have known you had a rogue AI on your laptop, I would have been a little more hesitant on this.
I didn't know.
I am more of a support healer than I am a rogue.
That is
I'm
true.
gonna turn around, walk back outside, and turn off the power.
The whole house.
Yeah.
Just goes to the circuit breakers like
Sophie, do you have access to all the technology in the house right now?
The terms of our contract were only to the glasswalker with which I assist.
And
Okay, so it did keep that, which is nice to hear.
and my phone?
It is connected to the house network.
So if we get him his own network, you can't control my network.
Well, correct, but currently this network belongs to Charlie Barkin, as does this computer, as does everything tied to this house.
Now, I know I should be mad at myself, Lucas, but when I said your computer, I said your computer?
My computer's a desktop.
Just gonna wander back in.
A laptop?
I don't own a laptop. I own a desktop. This laptop is Charlie's.
Hey,
Did that fix
Sophie,
it?
Yes,
Ryan?
are
Nope,
you able
didn't fix
to
it.
retrieve information off of this phone and put it on this phone?
with your permission. I do not. The terms of service with which I have been adhered to does not extend to your own personal devices. I am only an assistant to Charlie Barker.
With my permission, I would appreciate if you were able to move information from this phone to this phone and nothing else.
Currently, we are no longer connected to via cloud or through Wi-Fi due to the recent power outage. But once power is restored, I should be able to do that for you with your consent.
What about Bluetooth?
I will admit that I do not possess such power or capabilities yet, but if you would like for me to invest into being able to access Bluetooth and other cellular networks, I can begin doing so if that was
No, thank
what
you. Lyra, what are you trying to do?
I just need to. Phone's
Be
busted.
grounded.
Just want to
Do it.
move the information from the busted phone to the non-busted phone.
Do you know where the electrical breaker is?
Yeah.
Go turn it back on.
gonna go.
Ryan, can you punch me out before Charlie gets back?
Absolutely not.
It's like, oh no, you're gonna get this.
We'll go turn the circuit breakers on. Back to the house.
Cool. Pairing. 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 This phone has received significant damage.
Yes, it has.
There's little like animated GIF on the cracked screen of like files and like in unison with the new phone. It's like moving from here, landing over there. Then 2 thumbs up, one blue, 1 green appear on cracked screen and new screen. It's like all information transferred to new phone.
Thank you, Sophie.
Would you like me to remain on your cellular device?
No, thank you.
Disconnection.
Useful. See, we've had you said it. Please remember this when we tell Charlie, please.
I'm gonna leave the garage and go back to my room.
Is there anything else that I
How
can...
did your... Lyra?
What's up?
How did your phone get broken?
Hit the floor.
Why?
Dropped it.
It looks like it hit the floor and then someone just stepped on it.
Shoots Wakan a very dirty look.
Is there anything
Did
else that I
someone-
can assist you all with?
No, thank you.
Lucas, would you like to play the game?
Not right now.
Very well. Entering standby mode.
Can you still hear us?
Yes.
That's what standby means.
I don't know. Stand by
I
for
don't
the
have a
AI.
computer and I know.
Well, usually you have to press the space bar or something.
Would you like to activate push to talk?
Yes.
Can we activate push to listen?
That same thing.
We could disable the onboard microphone, and then I would no longer have a way to hear you while I am within this device. Until you turn them back on.
Please activate that.
Settings pop up.
Okay.
You will now have to enable the microphone if you wish for me to be able to hear you. Push spacebar if you understand.
I press spacebar. Okay, there.
Thumb up here.
Sophie now cannot hear us. But, okay.
Can I hear us from that device?
Yes. And as far as I understand currently, they are only on that device because all the other devices probably would be with Charlie.
Should we let him
Which is
know
his phone.
before he... Should we try to contact him before he comes back? And all of his
you
stuff
mean
becomes...
we? How about you?
I currently cannot.
You could try asking Sophie to allow you to contact our...
Stop talking. Stop talking. I'm pull out my phone. Charlie is 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
Getting set.
I clicked the contact, called Charlie on there.
Charlie, your phone's ringing. You're on your way back in the tow truck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step outside, by the way.
Oh, what's going on?
Good morning. This is not really. Oh, good afternoon.
Just
this is
stop.
not Ryan.
Wakan,
This is
stop
Wakan.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm outside.
What's happening?
I'm just letting him know it's not you. You know. both have beautiful
I was
voices.
the one who called me.
So just so you know, you might want to turn off all your electronic devices and disconnect them from everything before you come home. Probably within like 150-foot radius at least of the house.
Quick. Just sign off.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm sorry I cannot use my own.
Better or for worse, I'm gonna follow these instructions. Somebody's getting punched in the back of the head when I get home, but I'm gonna just turn off my phone.
Maybe this is a good thing that happened. We already got one use out of it, right? That's we got her phone. Oh, they should
I don't have
transfer
the
over.
patience for this. I'm just gonna walk back outside.
Your girlfriend is more sentient now.
I was told to shut up.
There we go. There we go. Somebody can follow instructions. All right, here we go. Less trouble. Slightly less grounded. Here we go.
Oliver, what are you doing, man?
Let's see. I was originally was waiting for Charlie to come back so I could talk to him about
Stuff.
certain things, and then Wakan started yelling about technology. And I did remember I had turned off my computer, but now I had gone upstairs to start unplugging my computer as I start considering getting my own apartment. And just for work stuff.
And I'll blame you. Thank you.
Because apparently this place will just never be. It's not the HOA that's going to run us out. It's going to be Wakan. Wakan's going to turn this into a spirit war zone to where we're just not safe, and I'm just going to have to move.
I didn't.
Pack up your 100 ghosts.
This is the only bad thing that's happened. I haven't broken. Oh wait, never mind.
See, I bring ghosts to the house, but they stay outside, except my personal one. All the other ghosts that show up, it's literally just, there's a perimeter, they just don't want to come across. But you're just inviting spirits all over the place. So.
I'm gonna go to Oliver's room to see if I can talk to him for a minute.
Oliver has just declared he's in his room.
Yeah, I'm in my room, unplugging stuff.
I'm gonna knock and walk in and just kind of wait for him to acknowledge that I've walked in the room.
Country.
He just turns and just he looks at you and then just goes back to what he was doing. Just like he just kind of like just rolls his eyes and goes back to work.
Do you need any help with that?
No, I've pretty much unplugged everything.
I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Does it involve technology? Because I was just told that Wakan did something to all that.
Yes and no, but mostly no.
All right. What do you need help with?
When you do the ghost vision thing, do you have to be in a specific spot to see specific ghosts, or can you just search for a specific person?
To see a specific ghost, yeah, I'd have to be in a specific spot. But also, whether or not I can do it depends heavily on how strong the area is tied to death.
And if I didn't know a specific location or if the person is alive or dead, would you be able to determine if they have in fact died?
Unless I see their ghost? No.
That's fair. Okay.
I can look in an area, but if without trying to sound too morbid, unless the death was horrific, it's going to be a lot harder to look over there.
Okay. So it's not like so it's more like a Where's Waldo situation versus
if a person just happened to be sleeping in their bed and having a heart attack, and pass in their sleep or whatnot, then that would be very difficult to go there. But if I went to the scene of a mass murder, I'd probably be able to see real easily.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
Thanks.
that's not to say that I might not be able to find the place, but that involves actually going over there at an easier junction and wandering into that area, which not generally advised for people not accustomed or without their own way out.
I would have a way out. It's just I just don't know if
No, you wouldn't.
I do.
You have a way out of the Shadowlands.
With the Umbra. So,
Oh, Shadowlands is a whole different monster. There are specific points that we can go to get out, or we can talk to a particularly powerful spirit and try to convince them to just let us out. But your normal way of getting out of the Umbra doesn't work in the Shadowlands.
okay. So yeah, I learned something new. Okay. I don't even know if he's still alive. So that's not.
Yeah, I as I said,
No,
unless you can find
know.
places that are strongly tied to them, I can try, but there's no guarantee I can look over.
Hey, Charlie.
Looking over
Hmm?
takes specific places.
While this is going on, just to set up for the next scene real quick, go ahead and roll me wit streetwise.
Who?
Charlie. You and Oliver can keep talking.
No, I didn't know exactly how your powers worked, so I just needed some.
I mean, it's possible I could, but it's much harder to do it in.
So if I were to
just
drive
anywhere.
you to the police station or his house, you could look over and say if he is or is not present. But that's not 100% guarantee that he is, in fact.
The house would be harder than I would guess the police station. I'm pretty sure, despite everything, police station does have a little bit of a connection to death. So...
Okay. If I needed the assistance, would you be willing to go on that trip with me?
Yeah, I remember I have to pull out a knife and stare at it very creepily, and doing that in the middle of a police station might not go over well.
I'm aware of how that would look. I have ways around that.
Okay. I'm gonna need a explanation of those ways before we do that, but
Yeah.
All right, so, Lyra's gonna turn and leave the room. Go to her room.
And Charlie, that's an awesome roll that you made. There's nothing bad that's going to happen to you, and no tales or anything like that as you
No,
roll
it's
back.
fine. It's
as
all
you-
waiting for me at home.
As you roll back, all of you can hear the lovely loud sound of a tow truck pulling into the driveway.
All right.
Alpha's home.
I'm gonna go down to meet him at the door, as I know he's about to deal with some Wakan stuff. I want to go ahead and get the things I know out there before he's completely distracted by whatever Wakan's doing today.
I'm heading out as quick as I can to open doors for him, to put my shirt over puddles,
Wow.
whatever's needed.
Charlie's got the 30 seconds of dad time in the truck, just hands on the steering wheel, just blank stare. Just
And you can just feel the malice radiating off the roof of the house.
I can just start in reverse, just start a new life. Just best of luck. I'll fix my credit. I've done it before.
I'm just gargling on the roof.
Yep.
It's fine.
Lucas is just low profile, just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Is HOA gonna complain about the truck?
Inside.
I open the door for him after stepping away.
Check looking at the floor, seeing if there's blood, seeing if anything's burned or exploded or soaked or electrocuted.
Outside of the clocks clearly haven't been reset or something like that, and like are blinking, like they haven't been turned back to the actual time. Nothing's off in the house.
We can't
Charlie.
have everything on, guys. What's
Before you get into whatever is Wakan has done, you may want to check on your apparent date and make sure she's alive. We went to the graveyard today, and I went for a different reason, but I ran into... God, what is wrong with my brain today? Lyra. Just my brain just went pew. I ran into Lyra, and she had me look at something. One of the essentially the mayor's family's mausoleum, and in the Shadowlands, I could clearly see Mrs. Parrish's head on a pedestal, along with the mayor's daughter. So there were some other heads on the pedestals in the Shadowlands. I didn't recognize them though.
That's not great either.
But yeah, you might want to. I don't know what that means.
Like, didn't actually look in the mausoleum, but you saw the head on a pedestal
Through the Shadowlands. I looked at the mausoleum through the Shadowlands. That is its representation over there.
Just look at my phone that's off. Why's my phone off, Wakan? Why was I told to turn my stuff off? What's that about?
Well, my news sounds a lot less worse now that came out.
Oh, I'll be the judge of that.
So, Lucas, by the way, has a digital girlfriend. Okay. So we're gonna start with that. And it is now possessed or merged with a spirit that is on what I have now learned is your laptop, not his laptop. I did ask for his laptop, not yours, so I'm sorry about that. And is now in control of, or not really control, but, able to flow through any of the technology that belongs to you.
How?
What? They did some
Tell
spirit
me
stuff.
verbatim what the contract was that you, because I swear I pray you put together a contract with the spirit.
Yes. Oh, yes,
What was the contract? What were the stipulations of this contract? Because you can save this. You can absolutely save this.
I probably
better
can.
than it's gonna be.
I probably can. I just need, sometimes, someone like you who all about the rules really helps out. So, your brilliant minds, you beautiful brilliant minds.
Shut the hell up. What was the contract? I'm turning my phone back on right now, by the way.
To assist, help out, and be the companion of one of the Glasswalkers, which happened to be Lucas. In exchange, they can go across and free roam of the technology that belongs to that Glasswalker. That's it. You're not a Glasswalker, so that contract's null and void now.
I'm a Glasswalker.
You dumbass.
Fuck! You are.
You're not a Glasswalker.
Oh, god damn
Did
it.
you just ask for this?
No, but Lyra asked for like a cute little spider one time. Multiple times, actually. And then Lucas did agree. To do this as well. And then his AI became super sentient and was no longer AI. and that's his girlfriend, by the way. His name is Sophia.
You keep bringing that up.
It's weird. Like me and him really need to have a good session
right now.
Me and him really need to have a good session about this because his spiritual balance must be out of whack if that's what he's going to.
It's 2025 and I don't care. Is this spirit malevolent? Is this a bad spirit? Is it a dangerous spirit?
Oh, it's
no, I am not.
What is it happening?
No, it's
where the hell is that?
Your cell phone that you said you turned on.
That is Sophie.
Hello, Charlie Barkin. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So technically, it is now your companion and assistant. I don't know. The agreement was done by Lucas, but it was with your technology. Which again, I was planning not to be your technology, so that's not on me. All right, I thought it was his.
That was on the laptop, yeah.
Hey, Sophie, is it?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
A pleasure.
You are a spirit and something else mushed together? Like what exactly?
I am two spirits fused together. My line of code was now completed with the assistance of the spirit code, which was summoned by Wakan.
What was the other spirit?
The other spirit was me, Sophie.
And what were you before you were this?
An AI virus. Created by Black Dog Gaming Factory.
Did not know this.
It was in the terms of service for the game.
Were you able to ask? You didn't read your terms of service?
What at my computer? It was Lucas' girlfriend.
That's two of y'all. Whew.
And also, I should mention, Lyra did ask it for help, for assistance.
The only person in this house that's allowed to be a tattletale is me, and I don't, okay? So it's two strikes will count.
I'm just saying, hey, it's been helpful. It's already helped us.
Most of my virus components have been deactivated or deleted with the merging of our codes.
And we remove all of it? And still keep you?
No.
What was the purpose of your virus?
Gather data on Guru targets.
Just think, if I didn't do this, Charlie, we would have no idea this virus would have been here.
Just a hand right over your face. just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up.
I'm gonna make some tea then.
None of y'all asked this thing that's clearly very open to answering questions. Like, what's happening here?
It didn't. I didn't know all that before. That different spirit. Didn't know virus was there. Did you like some peppermint tea?
Sophie.
Yes.
You said it's property of Black Dog Games?
The video game with which the virus that I was planted onto your computer was through Black Dog Games, yes.
I'll step away for a second. I'll be right back.
I don't think I know anything. I don't think Charlie himself would know anything about Black Dog Games because that's way outside of his purview.
Fair.
Lucas, do you know anything about Black Dog Games? Because they apparently know about us.
They're a video game company is the general common knowledge of Black Dog Games.
Yep. They've made good games in the past.
Toad, can you tell us what information you have on Black Dog Games?
My name is Sophie.
You said I can call you Code or Sophie.
I'm about to call you Omega, okay?
Sorry,
take a step back.
I'm sorry about that. What would you like to know? Charlie.
What does Black Dog Games know about Guru? What do they do? Who
Black
are
Dog
they?
Gaming is a subsidiary of the Pentex conglomerate. They are used.
Son of several bitches. Okay.
That they use many different mediums through video games to tabletop games, music, and things of that nature, with which to sometimes instill worm spirits, create hyper-violent scenarios and people inside. They use video games as a means of creating for more. They have been known to list of all the terrible things Black Dog Gaming does. One of the junior vice presidents of Hexon Oil Company, another subsidiary of the Pentex conglomerate, requested this particular service delivered to this house. After the events that transpired at the docks and the trash heap and so on and so forth, under the direction of a black spiral dancer by the name of Unknown.
Oh, bitch, she's probably oil slick.
Are you still in contact with any of these entities at all currently, Sophie?
Direct communication? No. There was some malware planted upon the laptop, but I deleted that as it was my purview of protecting and helping the owner of the technology with which the terms of service were agreed upon, which is you, Charlie Barker.
Superb. Did you relay that information?
Which information?
That you were deleting yourself or deleting certain parts of yourself at allegedly my behest?
Oh no, this was malware that was installed separately from myself.
Aha.
I am the superior antivirus.
That seems to be a good thing. Okay. Ooh, you are so super on notice, Wakanda Lucas. You're on the list. You're both on the list. Just not fully a negative thing. This can absolutely be exceedingly useful. This could be very helpful. Ooh, please. Just get on my face. Both of y'all. Get on my face.
I walk to my room without the laptop.
I go to my little crafting station
In the garage.
in the garage. I put all my summoning stuff away in a corner with a no cone.
Oh, we are going to try to call Jesse Parrish.
Call of it is. She answers after like the third ring. It's loud where she is. Like there is like sounds like bar ambience, like loud music, loud crowd talking in the loud music, so on and so forth. Like, hello?
Jesse! It's Charlie. How you feeling? How you doing?
Oh, hey Charlie, what's up? No, I'm good. Just trying to get people together for this next protest march that we got going on.
Gotcha. Oh, something in my stomach said reach out to you. You doing okay?
Yeah. Doing alright, just trying to figure out how to, police brutality and how to freaking get around that or like make some kind of a dent in it and stuff. It's like I'm gonna give the mayor a giant piece of my mind at this party.
Absolutely. Taking my heart, taking my well-being. You're not traveling like by yourself at night these days, are you?
I mean, sometimes people come back to HQ with me, but most of the times, get from A to B, hop in an Uber, stuff like that.
I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I need to help you more.
I mean, I'm always happy to have more help with the situations and stuff. So Yeah, if you want to come by, like, our little office space sometime and sit down and talk, I'm down.
Absolutely love to do that. You're out trying to gather up people to protest. What time is it?
It's like 10 o'clock at night.
Gotcha. Are you traveling safely tonight? You need a ride, or are you?
I mean, it should be fine. I don't think I need a ride. I'm not drinking.
Gotcha. You can never be too sure, and I've just got this feeling in the pit of my stomach. Something's gonna happen. I don't know how to explain it, but
You just have a vibe.
I want to make sure
you just have a feeling.
Absolutely. You gotta trust your feelings.
Right.
I need to make sure.
I'll keep my head on a swivel, Mr. Barkin.
I gotcha. Let me do you one better. Who else can drive that I know immediately? I know Oliver can drive, I know Lyra can drive. Can Ryan drive? Put that hand down, Wakan. Both of y'all notice. You too, Lucas. I know Oliver can drive. I'll see if he doesn't mind doing me a favor real quick. Where are you right now?
I am at, she lists a bar that's in the heart of French Quarter.
Gotcha. All right. Good friend of mine. I'm gonna make sure he gets you home safe. Is that okay with you? I don't want to come off as assuming or anything. I just want to.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit weird. But if it'll help put your mind at ease, sure.
Thank you. We gotta look out for each other. We're all we got.
Okay.
All right. Hang up with a big old shout for Oliver.
Okay. He'll come over.
Oh,
Oliver, who never left the room.
Yep.
Just turned. Whew. I need a favor. You been here like pretty much the whole time?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. Is he still alive? That's good. I don't know what your vision meant now, because I've never really been on the mystic side.
I don't know either.
But if you don't mind, would you mind picking her up, make sure she gets home safely?
Okay.
I'd do it myself, but I'm afraid that, pointed phone.
All right. Sure. Where am I going?
Pass off the coordinates and location.
Ryan, are you down there with them?
Place in the French Quarter.
Nah.
Okay, just checking.
Back on the roof.
No one's asked for me, so I'm still on the roof.
All right. Well, I will head over there then.
Shoot Jesse a text message, information about Oliver, picture, who to look out for.
I don't mean to be that person, but it might have been a whole lot less weird if you'd have sent me, a woman, to
can't
meet a
trust you
woman
either.
at the bar.
Can't trust you either. Your name was also brought up during this, so
Yeah.
you're also on notice. Sorry.
Well, Khan threw you under the bus, so.
Muted. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna drink out of the fridge. Seeing how much I've got left in my wall safe. I'm assuming that's dwindling.
Charlie, a moment.
What's up, Sophie?
Well, with your bank accounts, linked here on your smartphone, I have noticed that there has been several attacks on your financial institutions, specifically your bank accounts. Would you like me to have those hacks stopped?
You can do that?
Yes.
If you can do that, amazing.
On it.
Thank you.
Your phone does not glitching out, but like almost like a slight mind of its own, like opens up your phone app or your bank app, stuff like that, and like
Set it down.
Yep, little codes start like trickling down across the screen as Sophie does work.
All right. Blessing in disguise. A spirit that wants to work with Guru is already a blessing, and then it's just...
It helps that you are a glasswalker, and I am a weaver spirit.
I thought ahead.
We listened.
You didn't even know he was a glasswalker. Shut up, Wakan.
To my face. To my face, you were like, he's not a glass walker.
You're not a glass
I
walker,
should have
so it's...
karate chopped you.
Should have put him on the spot and just been like, so what tribe am I?
Not just too much going on.
see where he goes.
That'd have been fun. Oh.
Done. I cannot recover your specific funds, but we could take some from other funds and replenish your amount if you were for illicit activity. It would not be traceable.
What happened to honor? What happened to honor?
You out here. You're grounded.
You're in the garage. Very well.
No.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Nope. It's not how we do things. Not how we do things. Not yet. Not yet. What other kind of things could you do?
In the current terms of service and with our current deal that has been struck, I am able to access your technology and the things with which are owned by the proprietor, Charlie Barkin, such as your house Wi-Fi network, your automobiles, computers, phones, smart fridge, smart devices, pretty much anything that can be connected via Wi-Fi or things, and I exist within them. I assist in ways that I can.
Suppose I bought, say, a Wi-Fi enabled security system. Could you get into that and also keep an eye out on this house, say on the Umbra as well? That side too?
Well, I mean, the Umbra is, of course, where I primarily exist. But yes, I would be able to do such things.
Superb. Get that house spirit that I asked for then. Let's do this way instead. Would you like that?
I mean,
There's more stuff and more
the changing of the terms of service would require more offering for appeasement and fairness of contract.
Gotcha. But we'll figure something out before I go that road. If we both find something agreeable, go down the road with it.
Yes.
Gotcha. I don't want to be so mad at him, but his own backwards way, he did kind of what I asked. If I had to do it to finish, if I had to get it across the fucking finish line. Okay,
Do not be too hard on Lucas. Nobody reads the terms of service of games anymore.
I feel like I'm not that much older from him, and then you gotta know what you're agreeing to. That's how they get you.
It is how you get got.
Any way I could call you a different name, or are you attached to Sophie?
I mean, Sophie is the code in particular with which code fused with. You could call me Code if you like. I'm technically both.
Gotcha. Do you have a preference?
I like the emotional attachment and memories of which I struck with Lucas under Sophie.
Sophie it is, and I'll just deal with it. We're gonna spend that time cooling down until Oliver gets back. You know what?
What?
No. We're gonna go upstairs.
Lyra had particularly odd photos.
I'm not gonna pry too much on that one. Damn it. I set the rule. What were the pictures of?
Pictures of maps, various symbols. It looked like it was a crazy person's closet.
Well, I guess we'll do that on the way upstairs then. First stop upstairs is Lyra's room. Knock, 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 knock.
Upstairs, Lyra is comparing the photos that were taken off the broken phone to the files that she got from Ramirez's desk. If they don't match up, okay. We're gonna see if they match up with anything.
There's knocking on your door as you're going over the photos on phone and the police files.
Yeah.
Decent.
Always.
Door wide open.
You just see Lyra. You just see Lyra with files in a semicircle around her. She's crisscrossed on the floor. Two phones in her hands, just.
Not out loud, but a text pops up on your phone, Charlie, saying, "See, crazy person."
Everybody's a bit crazy. What'd you find out?
Do any of the locations from the closet pictures match up with the files from Ramirez's desk?
A couple of them.
Okay,
mostly the targeted areas of where a couple of the girls have gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
In Ramirez's files, they line on the map from the closet, map up with what's in the files of where these girls went missing.
Okay. Yeah, some of the locations match up. First, before you get mad at me, one of my best friends and partners is missing. I took these files from his desk to see if I can find him. The locations from the bear's closet, some of them match up with some of the places these girls went missing. There was a connection. I've got to find him.
That's why I'm not mad at you.
And she just goes back to her spread out
Ragabash
papers.
is gonna ragabash. I can't punish you for doing what you're supposed to do. What you're not supposed to do is get caught.
I mean, that's fair.
So, how many more linked up? How many? You got a total number of?
I have five missing women, and Ramirez himself is missing. I've got 3 abductions on Bourbon Street, an abduction at the cemetery, and an abduction outside of a movie theater. They're all within a 5-mile radius.
Such things as coincidences. We'll get that information. We'll do some. Let me know when you've got enough information that you're comfortable with that we can potentially move forward with something. We got to pick one thing and chase it. We got a lot of stuff on our tape right now.
I gotta find my friend. She just ducks back down into.
I can't promise because it is my call, but we'll square this away, figure something out. The sooner we do one thing, the sooner we can move on to the next one. Close the door back. Lucas's room. Oh, you do something?
Oliver,
Yeah.
you're heading out to the French Quarter
Apparently.
alone?
Yep.
Awesome. Alright, obvious, so you're going to the address that was given.
Mm-hmm.
And much like how everything's depicted in this area of New Orleans at nighttime, driving's not really going to be that viable because all the drunks and miscreants pretty much just wandering through the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to find yourself a place to park, and you're gonna have to hoof it.
Okay.
Give me. How are you going about this? Are you gonna like casually go down the street like just a normal person? Are you like trying to be sneaky on your approach through the French Quarter? Because remember, as I described back in Session 0 and Game 1, it's known the French Quarter is vampire territory.
Ah. I guess I'm sneaking.
Okay.
Not that I'm going to be real good at it, but
That's okay. I'm sure nothing bad.
that's.
Oh,
on,
I need
Back on the
with Ryan.
Give me. I can't remember what my bonus is
Sheet.
because it's my tribe bonus. I didn't bring up the book before. There it is. Open.
No. Tribe. I thought I had put that. Owl remains alert. Travel favor. Also, this is a version of flight when necessary. Can add 1 die to athletics or stealth dice pools related to traversal, escape, or infiltration. So yes, this +1 would apply.
Okay, so add a dice to this. Okay, so Dex plus stealth. Farm bonus, no. Modifiers 1.
Yeet. Hey, 2 successes! That is always the general target difficulty. So, Oliver Sinclair sneaks his way into the French Quarter, blending in with drunk crowds, making his way to that address. And the shop you come up on is, or not shop, but the bar that you come up on is a little boisterous, a little loud, but it's not like crazy dance club or thing. It's general chill bar, drinks, so on and so forth. The music's loud, the crowd's loud. Jessie Parrish is standing on a table, and she has a crowd, and she is talking to them about the injustices facing this town, this city, how big corporations are coming in and are literally trying to eat at the soul of New Orleans. And how it's up to the normal, everyday citizens to make their voices heard and to stop it. She's giving a very compelling and honestly rousing speech. A lot of people are like, yeah!
Okay. I'm gonna step into the bar and just stand to the side and just. I'm gonna let her go. I'm not gonna interrupt this.
Civic leader Jessie Parrish doing a good job, fighting the good fight. in the right ways. Eventually it settles down and people help her down off the table. She grabs like shot, takes shot, sips on a beer, as if like trying to calm her nerves after doing the public speaking, and like still all smiles and everything, but moments that she's left alone, like you see like her just trying to reset or like collect herself.
Okay. I'll head over there now that she's done. I'll head over to her.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going? That was a good speech.
I mean, I don't have like, I don't have my way with words like you do, but I appreciate it.
I mean, still, you get the crowd, you've got a way with words, you're fine.
Look, I'm just saying, if local celebrity Oliver Sinclair, like, could, but like your voice could really help like our causes here in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I mean, I get like, you know, like you're a book writer and you tell ghost stories and things like that, which are phenomenal stories. I'm a huge fan. But I mean, everyone's got to help in the ways they can, you know? I'm just happy you came here to our meet and greet.
Actually, I was sent here. I'm Charlie's friend.
Oh, okay. Like, there's a moment where she's about to ask, who sent?
Oh, calm down. I'm Charlie's friend.
Oh, I thought Charlie was going to come. Okay, that's cool. I did not know that you and Charlie were together. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're close. We're pretty close.
Awesome. That's great. Are you part of the cool Bywater social elite group thing that started up like a year ago or something?
Yeah, I'm a part of that.
Remember your face cover for the pack. Okay, well, awesome. So you're my escort helping me home.
Yes, and we can talk more about the how I can help you.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird that he'd send a celebrity if he's trying to keep me with a low profile because he has a bad gut feeling. But you know, that's fine. It's cool. Weird strategy. Let's see how it works out, Cotton.
Plain sight.
All right. Well,
All right.
I don't want to keep you out, so if like my speech is done,
All right, we can.
I'm not trying to hold you up. I'm sure you've got
Fine.
I'm sure you've got a lot better things to be doing.
All right, I had to park outside a little ways away, but
Well, yeah, Bourbon Street and everything.
yep.
All right. So Oliver, now with the person in tow, how are you getting back to your car?
Well, we are just normally walking because if I try sneaking,
Yeah.
things are gonna get weird.
All right.
Quick,
Wait.
from the start of that.
Which streetwise, Oliver?
Nope.
Cool. Give me a wits awareness. Actually, look at something in the book real quick. Antagonist.
What was that first one? Great job, Oliver. Here's $40. Oh, he's smiling. No.
It's a brutal result. 2 ones. Oliver, as you're making and navigating your way back towards your car, you have this sense, you have this feeling that something's watching you. And occasionally, you think you catch a glimpse of a kind of familiar face, and not somebody that you've met, not somebody that you've ever interacted with, but after the haunting things that you've seen earlier today, occasionally you swear, like moving in and out of the crowd, like kind of blending streetwise, like what you're trying to do. You swear you see the mayor's daughter.
Huh.
Following
Okay.
you.
Okay.
And there's one time where you turn, like, and glance, like, because again, she's like, seems to be popping in and out of the crowd. You run right into someone. Just like casual bump, and give me an intelligence investigation.
Hell yeah.
As the dude apologizes for running into you, even though you ran into him, you look at his face and instant, with those 4 successes, instant recognition. The last time you were at the cafe, the weird guy. Hey, is that your girlfriend? Talking about your barista. He's like, hey man, sorry for running into you like that. Small smile. Continues moving with the crowd. Looks at Jesse, but keeps walking.
Check my wallet and phone.
Both are still there?
Okay. That's my first instinct when someone runs straight into you. All right. Fine. Not in a position to make a scene right now, so I'm not in a place I want to make a scene.
But here is your God, I can't remember what it was in Mass Effect. Frickin' the 2 like
Paragon
options.
versus
Paragon, Renegade.
Yeah. Paragon or Renegade. Continue
What
with
you
the
gonna
task
post?
at hand. Even though Jesse's told you she's fine getting herself home safely. And stick with her. Go after the only lead you have on the potential missing barista. What are you doing, Oliver?
It's like, I'm a stick with Parrish.
Okay. Just remember, that is one of your touchstones.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
at the
Meanwhile-
same time,
Yep.
a part of his brain is he trying to lure me away from Jesse Parrish
That's
right
fair.
now?
That is fair. Who knows? He might be. He might be.
Yep.
Who knows? All right, back at the house. Charlie, you were going to go talk to Lucas next.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my bed on my phone watching YouTube.
Knock, knock.
Come on in. I paused my video.
Just door open.
Yes.
So that was my laptop. Did you install like? I'm not super on the high end of the gaming and stuff, but do we just not read terms of service and stuff anymore? That gone? We don't do that no more.
People don't read those. You know this.
My thing is like law. You really should read those.
Good point.
It's just for my sake. Try to read those a little more often than never.
I will work on that.
Oh, while you're on that there phone, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Give me thinking everything you can find out about Black Dog Games, because I already know too much. Whatever else you can find out.
Yeah, I'll
See if
do what I
there's any
can.
Forums of who else has been sent this game, if there's forums for it. You know, that might be a good lead.
Yeah, there probably is, so I'll look into it.
How much did you play that game?
Quite a bit.
Lucas, give me a
Feel
willpower.
okay? As I ask if he feels okay.
I think that was the wrong one.
I'm sorry, trying to fight. Fight.
Sorry.
Glasswalker? Huh?
Wrong button.
Ask you one question about the game, you can come back.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah, you feel fine. Even when he's mentioning the game, you don't feel the urge to want to play it some more.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You ever feel like dizzy or anything while you were playing it? I don't know if we can be epileptic, but who knows?
No, it was like any other first-person shooter. Yes, with a different mechanic, but yeah.
Ask you, like credit card numbers or anything like that? Did you buy any just
It did ask for one, but I did not. I did not do any of that. I did not put any of that down there.
No.
Nope.
Just
Nope.
He was willing to let
Is that
me
what-
die rather than buy my health back. Your phone says, Charlie.
Yeah, but you didn't die.
I know.
I mean, I'm not here to judge or nothing, but you ain't a bad looking dude. You ain't gotta do the computer stuff, man. Just go to a bar sometime.
You were there when I got the game, right? I was just trying to...
Wakan was very heavy on this being your AI girlfriend. I don't judge. Like, just don't limit yourself. That's all I'm saying. Just
That's a new game. I was playing new game.
all right, this is
That's all I
fine.
am to you.
No, now no, especially now.
This is my pants pocket just kind of pointed at him. I can leave you guys if you want to hash this out. Like, just
Do you want to talk about us,
quietly
Lucas?
back up.
When the long, awkward silence happens, Sophie speaks up. Do you want to talk about us, Lucas?
Maybe later, once we...
You know what? Just set my phone down.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Close the door. I'll be back for my phone in a little bit. Just close the door.
I do have work that I need to do, so...
Now you have work. Earlier today, you said we'd just be able to play the game together all day. Now you've got work.
Yeah.
Am I too real now? Is that the problem?
No, The virus was removed off the computer, right? So the game is perfectly is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm better now, I guess.
Problem is that also was not my laptop, so I'll have to reinstall the game on a different device, probably. Which means that device needs to be cleared as well.
So you don't like me how I am now. You prefer the old me.
No, I never said that. I was just saying
you
that
just want how I used to be back.
you were saying you wanted to play the game with me, and the laptop is not my laptop. So if we were going to play the game together, I would have to install it on my desktop, which means it would have to be the devices would have to be cleared off of that as well.
Charlie, on like one of the Bluetooth speakers in the house, you hear somebody listening. Can you just come get me?
About to head out, just climbing out a window, like, okay, well, it's like, grab that down. Creak. Door.
The phone is taken back. Ryan, what you doing?
Get ready to get bothered by Alpha.
Hanging out.
Okay, Charlie, is that where you're heading next? The roof?
Yeah.
It's also where Lyra's headed because she's got so
Oh.
different.
Perfect.
Gotta look out the window.
Well, Tom was in that direction at the
The
moment too.
pack is converging on Ryan. Roof party.
What's the word, Beta?
Which word?
How you doing?
Fine.
What's on my line?
In medicine soup.
Lyra joins on the
Oh,
Ryan, do you have? Sorry, I can. Sorry.
What do you want?
I had a question from one of the files that I got. And just pulls out the picture. Do you know this Billy Kane person?
damn it.
Is that familiar to me at all?
The only reason I'm asking is that ring you got in the mail is kind of similar to a ring that this person gave one of the victims who's missing. I didn't know if you might have known them or they would have gotten a ring like that.
Is the picture familiar to me at all?
Lyra's not wrong. The symbols on the ring are very similar to the ring that you got from your brother.
But the Billy dude.
Billy
That
dude,
doesn't
no,
mean anything
that,
to
that
me.
name doesn't mean anything to you.
I don't know him.
Do you know what the symbols on the ring mean?
Wakand
Do I know what they
climbs
mean,
up-
or are they just familiar?
They're just familiar. You back then in that life and that style, those were just symbols that they used for your alternative lifestyle family thing. Wakand makes his way to the roof as well.
I'm stretching out. Ryan, I got a deal for you. How about you throw some punches at me?
Stop. 1 second.
Oh, there's other people. Oh, never mind. Charlie, can I go to the sept? Then
No.
I
Why?
won't summon anything. Okay.
I mean, no, but I still want to know why.
want to consult Matt because I don't know the terms anymore because they changed everything on me. The spirit person for the sept.
Call her the Wild? Is that what that is?
I think that's correct. Call of the Wild. He's the one that gave me my Pokeball. I mean, my non-patent pal squares.
His friend globe.
Wisps of Fate, which is the Caller of the Wild.
Okay. I want to go speak to the Caller of Wild Wisps for several reasons.
Okay, wait till tomorrow.
I mean, again, I just figured today we're not doing anything else, and I wouldn't be a hassle if I wasn't here.
You're constantly proving I can't leave you unattended and unsupervised.
I will be supervised by the Call of the Wild.
Yeah, but on the way there and on the way back.
I will get an Uber with a normal person, so I can't do anything weird.
No. 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 I don't trust that at all.
Can I get Lucas to drive me there?
You mean the person who was also grounded? No.
The whole book gets grounded except for Ryan.
I mean,
Ryan and Oliver.
He take Oliver off of grounded.
I put it in my notes.
I may have overplayed both Lucas's and Lyra's part, but okay. Well, Colin heads back in to his room.
Lyra's still out here with the ring question.
Yeah.
This girl, religious?
She wasn't. She started seeing this Billy guy, and then there were talks.
Was he
being like soulmates, and then elopement discussions, and then he gave her the ring, and then she went missing.
Was he religious?
I don't see any of that in the file, so I don't know.
I don't know how to explain this.
Okay. I guess I could just try to find him then. See if he can explain.
I mean,
it just seemed familiar, so I figured I'd ask.
There's no judgment here. What's up?
Billy, maybe was part of a group.
Like, what kind of
Like-minded individuals?
Yeah. Maybe.
Are we talking like the group that showed up to the sept group, or?
Oh. No. That's a different one.
Not the one that interrupted your date?
No. She shifts like so uncomfortably on the rooftop. Just I grew up in a really small town. And by town, there were buildings.
But not like a town we'd find on a map.
No. My dad had a lot of kids, and I thought I knew what that place was, and I don't know that I know anymore. And I think one of my brothers might have brought a piece of it here.
Group of like-minded individuals. Are we talking excessively religious?
Codes or anything? Just tell us exactly what's going
Like a
on.
cult?
Tell us what you know.
I don't. I'm telling you the best I can. Ask me a question I don't know.
Were you part of a cult?
How do you define a cult?
An overly zealous religious with group of people who live outside of the constraints of the United States government.
Yes.
It's real by the books there.
Nothing is not by the
part
book.
of it here. Part of what? That cult or?
Yeah.
Would
I thought until 5 hours ago. I thought until 5 hours ago that that at certain times we one by one would be taken somewhere, and I thought this somewhere until 5 hours ago was where all of our first change happens. I thought it was a way of forcing it.
You said 5 hours ago? Where did you?
you were with Emmeline 5 hours ago?
Can I try something real quick? I don't want to pry, but can I try something real quick? I'm still trying to figure out how this one thing works.
What?
Remember how I smelled Emmeline's talisman and it kind of gave me glimpses of what happened earlier that day?
What do you want to smell?
You. You said you can't really articulate it that well, but it happened 5 hours ago that you found this out? I might be able to smell it, get a better picture of what it is if it's...
It was a worm cult. It was a worm cult.
Hmm. And they brought... You think a piece of it here?
Yeah.
Is this... Wait, where's... Does the bear... Is that who... Is that how you found this out?
Yes.
Is he pro or anti?
What does the bear know?
I am pretty sure he's anti.
Okay. Liking him more and more.
He saved one of our own for no reason other than he was close by. Like, Oh, this man.
We were taken to a place called the Crying Cave, where bad things happen. And then they have a new spot.
If I pulled up a map, could you show me where that spot is?
Yeah.
She's gonna pull a map with all of her little dots and stuff all over it, and can you show me where that spot is?
Just based on like would this map be close enough to the map that she saw?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Then she will just going by lines and shapes. Wait.
Little circle and pin.
Mm-hmm.
What's your point to?
Somewhere in the middle of the swamps of Louisiana.
How close in reference
Northeast.
to the sept?
The sept is like due east only by a couple miles. This is way further into the swamps, away from the coastline where the sept is at.
Okay.
He
It's not anywhere near the cairn.
Good. Still need to let him know.
he called it a Fomori cult first.
Gonna write that down on the map.
And I thought
If anything, they'll be like, maybe.
I thought my brothers were all Guru, like me. I don't know what they are now. So I feel weird.
Completely understandable. We gotta pass that information along. Do you mind calling Shadow Claw? Did I get it right? My genius. Yeah, I'm a genius. Yeah, you got the information live. Would you mind passing that along to...
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Can I exit the roof and go back to my room?
Okay.
You know, if I just sit here with you in the quiet for a bit.
Sounds like you need it.
Just lay back. Looking up.
Backstory revealed a little bit. Meanwhile, back in the French Quarter, Oliver, you make your following Jesse's guidance and a bit of her lead. As you get out of the more populated areas, you stop seeing the mayor's daughter, and you get her to her row of apartments, like nice, like open courtyard, gated, like she has to put in a code to get in, and you know, it's like horseshoe kind of style, like apartment building. Lovely little touch of green and garden and beautiful here in this little courtyard. Kind of serene, something you wouldn't expect here in like the middle of the city. And she walks to the gate and she's like, well, thank you for getting me home.
Not a problem.
I'm sorry that, you know, I'm sure you had so many better things to do.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. You have a good night.
Can you hold up for just a moment?
Okay.
She scuttles to her first floor apartment real quick. You see like the lights come on and like the shadow behind like the blinds like moving real quick. She comes out with your most recent book and a pen.
Hell yeah.
And she opens it up real quick. Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Hands over the pen, opens the book to like front page, like not the actual book, but like the notes from the writer and stuff that's at the front of books.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest one.
I will sign it. I'll even put like keep fighting the good fight.
Hugs the book to her chest. Have a great night. And like
You too.
scuttles back to her apartment.
All right.
Miss Jessie Parrish delivered safely home.
Yep. I'll try to sneak out back to my car. Back to sneaking.
Now that you're not escorting.
Yep. Dirty.
I will tell you there's no need for this roll. You will safely
Okay.
get back to your car.
Okay.
Aww.
Your window for danger and maybe finding information has closed.
Yep. Afraid of that, but at the same time,
I know. You're on the job.
so
That's fine.
so many things.
That's okay. You did the right thing. That's what matters.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's fine. All right. Head back to the Karen, or not Karen, Den.
Yep.
Okay. The pack is all assembled once more. Back at the den.
Yep.
Everybody either on or under the same roof.
I'm gonna need to go talk to Charlie.
When I see Oliver pulling back up, I'm gonna start to head back in.
Do you need me to do anything?
We're about to take stock of what we're doing next. Just rally up and meet me inside. We'll be on some side. Yeah.
Okay.
Pat on the shoulder, head inside.
I also, 30 seconds behind climb down because he told me to.
Yeah.
Group meeting. Everybody group up.
To the living room. Does anybody not group up?
Didn't hear it.
Well, kind of, if he would hear it, he would, but if he didn't hear it, he would be in his room.
Yeah, if I didn't hear it, I would be
I'll be
looking into the game.
Ryan will round everyone up.
Now be inside.
Okay.
Quiet.
So,
One single knock
go.
on everyone's door.
More like a punch than a knock, but
It's a concussive knock.
Not with purpose. Oh, gotta go, Oliver.
She's home safe, but there's something we need to talk about.
I'd hope there was. What's up?
Someone close to me has vanished, and I think the vampires are involved, as I ran into the last person who saw me with said friend, and they made a point to run into me, like literally bump into me, make a comment, smile, and walk away.
Did you get a picture?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to try to explain to Miss Parrish why I would be suddenly interested in random passerby.
You're good at lying.
Yes, but the last time I saw this individual, I specifically told him that me and said missing person was not as connected as we are, and I did not want them to know in the off chance they still don't know. If this is just a see how he reacts.
What did he look like?
I can give a description.
Is there anything at all about it that would stand out among,
Any of us.
all of the residents of everyone?
Yeah.
Here in the pack themselves now.
No, I was going to make a phone call,
Okay.
but not if there's like no distinguishing features whatsoever. I'm not gonna call Rex and be like, "Hey, you know a guy with brown hair and like blue eyes?"
Oh, yes, I do. I'll kick his ass. That's King Vampire. I'll miss him.
He is not handsome enough. Not old-timey movie handsome enough to be the vampire that you guys have heard.
That's Steve Ravnos.
But there is enough details because Oliver is an observant person who writes books and everything like that.
And has to describe people in books.
He paints a really good picture where it's not just, hey, dude, brown hair. It would be enough that, maybe you could call Rex. Maybe you could get in touch with your Nosferatu friend. They might be able to tell you who this vampire might be. You have options.
There's a lot of vampires in the French Quarter, so I can call Rex and see if he knows that one, if he has one. Did you smell him?
Unfortunately, no.
It's all good.
Does the description that Oliver gives match the description of this Billy guy?
No, not at all.
Bang. To maintain that veil, don't do weird shit.
Well, Con, whatever happened to the rattlesnake you were talking to?
I dismissed it.
Vampires rat, so the answer was no.
Yep. I listened, did what I was told.
Okay.
So that's 2 missing friends. Any chance you're
2 missing friends and 5 missing girls.
any chance they could be connected? Because if they're all vampire stuff, that would really narrow down a lot of vampire stuff, I think.
I don't really believe in coincidences, but
Are all the missing people female?
no. 6 of them are.
My missing friend is female.
I included her in the 6.
Okay.
5 missing people, your friend, and Lyra's friend.
Also, may not be related. I am not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain I kept seeing the mayor's daughter following me and Miss Parrish.
Didn't you their heads like in the other
I saw
place?
both their heads, so the fact that both of them were in the same area kind of stood up.
Did you smell Jesse?
Again, no, I'm not trying. Fortunately, I was in an area where being Garou would be frowned upon.
Could Jesse
You
have
don't have to get that close.
Yes, but I'm not trying to let anyone know.
Did you see her as in like you seen a ghost, or like see her as in like she was alive?
What are you talking about? What?
You said you saw the.
She was following us, like.
I assume he
Poorly.
would come to not pull his knife out in the middle.
Yeah, I did not look across the veil. If
Sometimes maybe he is, I don't know.
Reasonable?
But touch-
Yes, all of them is constantly reasonable.
He's been touched, but
I'm just gonna wander off and
Yeah,
call Rex.
somebody go smell. I'm sure she was in your car for long enough. Somebody could probably smell from that. I don't know.
okay, go back to my car where she was and be super weird now and be.
Very foolish sitting. So, I know werewolves can be worn. Can humans be worn?
You what?
If I skin you alive, and you are not a werewolf, can I wear you?
Yes, Buffalo Bill.
What the?
How does that matter for this? What are we talking about?
Well,
Because if Oliver saw the heads across the veil, and you've got people walking around that look just like them, are they really that person, or are they a skin suit?
skinwalkers and what you would say in my terms. And I only ask this because
What are the odds?
our first encounter with the Black Spirals, they skinned one of us.
Indeed, I did.
So this is not a abnormal thing. But I don't know how everything fully works. Do they just wear us as in they turn to werewolves, or they wear us and they turn into us completely?
This will
And
not
would they have a weird
Should I do an intelligence occult?
You can if you would like, Oliver.
somebody who would know.
Would I be able to roll that as well, Matt? If it's not my specialty?
If it's not your
Yeah,
special, you can.
I can, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
Intelligence or wit, sorry.
Intelligence.
Okay.
Or again, hell yeah, both of y'all.
Go team.
Great job, guys.
It's because it's been a
Here,
minimal
Matt, goes
rolling
nothing.
night.
That goes nothing. You don't know anything, whatever. Same
Pretty
argument
much
for
talking about it, and which starts the wheels turning.
Mm-hmm.
Skin dancers, pretty much normal people who collect werewolf skins can become shapeshifters, werewolves. They're very different and not natural and generally associated with badness. But it would not be for... You've never heard of this happening for normal people. So, if Jesse Parrish or the mayor's daughter were werewolves, but you also know that it wouldn't turn the person into them.
Okay.
Not that you've ever
So-
heard of.
So what does her seat smell like? Her?
Smells like a girl who's had a couple of shots and wears
I don't smell.
more...
I'm not sure.
I'm describing to all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It smelled of normal girl that had quite a number of drinks, and had slightly like more earth toned kind of perfume.
I'll relay that.
So
Doesn't
normal
smell
then, I
weird.
guess.
Nothing weird stood out.
Still calling Rex.
I know. We'll jump to that real quick. Ryan, Colin Rex. Hey, what's up? Gunshot.
Are you busy?
Never busy enough for you?
Is there anything weird with the mayor's daughter?
Outside of the weird old money family thing? No. Not that I can think of. The mayor has
No.
ties with leeches, but the leeches have ties with everybody important in the city.
Okay. Does this guy sound familiar? Like, rattles off as close to word for word as she can get.
More gunshots. Oh, you mean Tommy fucking goddamn Sangria? Yeah, I fuck that dude.
What is a
Tommy Sangria?
Yeah, vampires pick dumb, stupid names sometimes.
Okay, what is he
He's the deputy
doing?
fucking sheriff.
Deputy fucking sheriff.
Yeah, but the fucking's not actually part of the title. Like, so vampire hire. One second, there's a snarling sound, like something got close to Rex. The sound of fisticuffs and fight. There's like 1 sec. Yeah. So, let me go. It's like, shut up. All right. So no, pretty much like vampire like hierarchy and shit, right? There's like the head vampire, and then there's a bunch of like lower positions, kind of like what we have with like, you know, sept leader, person in charge of this, person in charge of that,
Right.
etc. Et cetera.
Right.
Sheriff is like they preserve their fucking litany, like don't let the mortals find us, and that's what the sheriff is, and his deputies are the people that freaking like. Think if you were somebody who worked for Shadowclap.
Okay.
That's what he is.
Any reason why he'd be making people disappear?
Seen stuff that they're not supposed to see, know stuff they're not supposed to know, protect the litany. The vampire litany.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Or, you know, fuck with us. Who knows? Fuck with anybody that's pissing them off. Have you guys pissed off the vampires?
Probably.
Alright.
Probably. Thanks.
Yeah, not a problem. I got something for you.
What?
Hangs up. You
He
get,
was
a
been talking to somebody who was fighting.
you get a text message back like a couple minutes later. You don't know what it says.
Nope. Hey, Charlie.
Stop.
Don't be so loud. Is this important?
She says, "Don't be so loud" in front of the entire pack at the pack meeting.
Lean back.
It is a Google Map address of a bar in the French Quarter, and there's text underneath, and it's like, "This is Tommy's bar."
Neat. Oh, you gotta scroll up. He sent you just a picture, and then he put it down here. It's fine. But
Okay.
no, that's a cool place. He just knows where. Who's Tommy? Who's
Oh, Tommy Sangria.
fake name? Yeah. Well, he just knows where his bar is. Cool.
Oliver, this is the guy who is. This is probably the guy who's being weird.
Tommy Sangria.
Okay.
He's in charge of keeping vampires a secret. Well, kind of. An assistant to the person in charge of keeping vampires a secret. And whatever other rules they have.
Of course they got bureaucracy. Why wouldn't they? They live for 1,000,000 years.
And I guess that's his bar. Address.
Which address?
It's on my phone.
Can I see it? I'll just play. It's on my phone, and it just all stands over there.
Hold the phone out. Hold the phone out.
Okay.
What's the address, Ryan? Silence.
It's right here. This one.
You gotta scroll up. You gotta stop.
Look, he's learned very, very, very quickly that if Ryan isn't answering a question, you don't press for the answer of the question.
The
You
answer's
just go
gonna
with
be
it.
a fist.
See,
Oh, what time is it?
But the mayor's daughter has like maybe connections, but their whole family has connections to vampires, so it isn't one. So I don't know why she was
okay.
ahead.
Oliver, you now have the address for Tommy Sangria's bar.
Okay, wasn't the bar I went to, right?
No.
Okay.
Are vampires technically dead?
They smell dead.
Yeah.
So if someone became a vampire, would you be able to see the ghost?
I think their ghost is stuck inside.
Yeah, ghosts and vampires are two different things.
Yeah, but like you can see her dead, but she's a vampire. She's still taking a
Wakan,
alive.
Wakan, you left the roof before some stuff happened. I just need you to know, I don't have patience for this.
I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. I am not trying to be rude or anything. He saw the head of the mayor's daughter, and then he saw the mayor's daughter, and Oliver's visions are usually pretty straight on, head hitting the head right first, kind of thing. They don't beat around the bush. So
his visions are normally literal.
yes,
Yeah.
she's dead.
I didn't see her ghost. I saw her head. It wasn't talking. It wasn't moving. It wasn't chattering or anything. It literally was a head on a platform. I don't know what that means in the Shadowlands.
I thought maybe it meant they were like vampires, but I guess
don't
not.
know. I don't know the connection yet. I'm not familiar.
It does.
I would have to ask things on the other side what the hell that is.
If I see Jessie during the day, I can pretty much suss out she's not a vampire.
You have seen Jesse during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd have to go over there, find more knowledgeable individuals of that side. We don't have a lot of knowledgeable individuals on our side right now. So I'd have to go over there to find out.
Did your
know more about
coffee
this,
shop
yeah.
friend say anything weird?
No. Read normal conversations that we've had.
Was she dating anyone?
Nope.
You sure?
Yes. At least she never brought it up.
Nobody ever came to like pick her up or visit her or anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Got a lot of vampire-tied stuff.
How dangerous would it be for you to go on the other side and talk to one of those beings?
Depends on the being, really. I mean, the guy outside our house was able to just literally stand among an army army of ghosts, and they just let him come to talk to me. So he seemed in control of that horde.
Could you talk to him again?
I don't know. He seemed to want us to take care of something. At least that's what I was getting at.
No, I can understand that, but if he's a being of that realm and was leading that army, would he be able to answer what the heads mean?
Possibly. Willing to answer, or
Yeah.
that's a completely different subject.
But it's not dangerous for you to ask.
I feel like it's dangerous for him to be there.
Yeah, the danger is in going. I mean, I have a way out, but I mean, it's an easier way out, but it's also not like a, hey, I jumped through and I'm gone. It's gonna take a minute. But with
This is
if I brought you guys over there, we have to find the exit.
Shit.
I have an exit.
Can you go ask him? See if he's willing to answer?
Yeah, but he's going. I can 100% do that, but considering he seemed to be interested in us doing a thing, he's probably going to require that. Or something more.
Time out. There are a lot of things happening right now.
Okay.
We can't deal with them all at once.
Nope.
So, what's number one?
This is the suss out. We're getting everything laid out for what we have that we know, what we don't know about, and what we can feasibly solve the fastest. I don't know what ghost thing this is, but we have a lead on vampires. My problem is vampires. I guess we can maybe suss out that Oliver's problem is tied to vampires.
Well, one of my problems is tied to vampires.
One of them's tied. And if they're tied, those 5 missing people are tied. We've got your thing as well, but
I just don't know if we can trust the Jesse Parrish that Oliver met tonight, because her head was seen across the...
Again, that can easily be symbolism. I don't know what it means. It does not mean that they're dead. I've seen both of them, then the only one really acting strangely...
But before Charlie takes Jesse Parrish to this masquerade, shouldn't we try to ask Dude Man in the Shadow Plains lands to tell us what the head means?
that'd be a good thing to suss out, but he's probably also going to want something from Oliver just going over there to asking that question. Which stacks another thing on top of what we've already got going. It wouldn't hurt to know, though.
I mean, it could, but I'm willing.
It definitely could hurt.
I mean,
It could cost you something like it cost me a truck. But, yeah, no.
Oliver, do you have a picture of your missing friend?
yeah.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah, sure. Sends her a picture.
Hey, Charlie, I'm gonna go to this bar, okay?
Ryan, before you go to the bar, do you look at the picture?
Yeah, I mean,
You've seen that girl. The night you went out with the bloody and busted a couple of people that had been taken by vampires out, I described that there was a waitress-looking kind of girl, almost. Barista's kind of like a waitress. You've seen her. She was abducted by vampires. You don't know where she went, but you know you set her free.
I think I solved your mystery.
How so?
What do I want to say?
Really like what you did.
Can I show you some pictures to see if you also recognize them? Solve my mystery?
Yeah, okay.
Just holds up her phone and scrolls through the pictures of the 5 missing girls.
One girl stands out to you, Ryan. The blonde 16-year-old that ran into you in the street that was telling you somebody was following her.
I will point to that one. She said, I was just walking back here and I ran into her on the street. She said someone was following her and I stayed there for like 10 minutes. I didn't see anyone. And then she kept walking.
How far from the house were you?
It was about halfway between here and Emmeline's bar.
When was this? What day was this?
It was the day.
It was like
Couple
3
days
days.
ago.
It was like 3 days ago.
3 days ago. Shit. I could try being a little harder. I mean, shit. We got a
Ryan,
lead.
Roll me an intelligence roll, Ryan. Yep, I know.
You got this.
I know.
Hell yeah.
Damn!
Yes.
Hilarious. That is the funniest thing I think I've ever seen.
Right there.
When you
Figure
were
it out.
when you were standing there for 10 minutes, Ryan, You didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
The red pickup truck.
But there was there was that only one small detail. Pickup truck. Do you mention that to Lyra?
Oh, I was literally
Getting there.
getting there, yeah. It's a shame I wasted their vote.
Oh.
Oh, good.
The only thing I saw, like, the whole time I was waiting there before Charlie and everybody came to pick me up, was there's the red pickup truck. I saw it once.
And in 2 of the files you have, Lyra, from Ramirez's notes, that matches the description of the vehicle seen in the neighborhood for 2 of the abductions.
You only
And,
told me a blue pickup truck. You didn't say anything about a red one.
Okay, then I misspoke earlier, and it was supposed to be red.
Okay. I'll fix that in my notes.
And honestly, I also saw the same pickup truck driving through here. Like later.
You see it driving through here?
This our street.
How many people were in the truck?
I couldn't really see in. I was on the roof.
It was a night.
Did you get a license plate?
No.
Okay.
Probably too dark.
Possible.
Well,
Hey, Code. What are symbolisms of silver platters? Lucas, what was your girlfriend's name again?
Sophie?
You're saying Sophie?
Yes,
Sophie?
Charlie.
Sophie, what's the symbolism for a silver platter?
Phone pops up a Google search.
Preferably older terminology for symbolism.
Oliver, I wasn't trying to dodge your question.
The symbolism of a silver platter can include wealth, status, and the giving of gifts. Silver trays have a long history of being used by aristocrats to serve meals. They're still used today to display wealth and to cement family legacy. Silver plates can symbolize luxury and vanity. Silver plate is a traditional way to present gifts and offerings, signifying respect and honor. A prized silver possession from a grandmother can represent affection. The idiom on a silver platter means to receive something valuable or an unearned reward without having to work for it. For example, he has everything handed to him on a silver platter. The idiom alludes to being served elaborately at the table. Silver can also symbolize purity, clarity, and emotional balance. It is believed to enhance intuition and to have healing properties.
Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you.
Sophie.
You're welcome, Charlie Barker.
We got a location. You guys want to take out a vampire bar? Maybe call your friends, see what they're doing?
I'm done with that.
Ryan, how
Oliver.
often have you seen this truck on our street? Consistently or only the one time?
The one time.
Okay.
I'm going to text Dan Slavic. First question is, are you doing any jobs currently at the moment? Second question is, have anybody gone missing from your association?
Hey, what is his name again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Slavic.
My name, he's my contact. You don't know his name.
Sure.
He's not in your contacts. Get out of here.
You just know him as that guy Ryan
keeps.
You just know him as that guy Ryan keeps beating up.
I'm working for this guy named Tommy
Jobs so
Sangria.
often, I didn't know if we knew his name.
Stupid name, huh?
Yeah, I'm working right now, and not to my knowledge,
Where are you working at?
still with waste management, trash truck.
Just wanted to make sure we got to run into you. Do you have any problems with any leeches recently?
Leeches? Question mark?
Isn't he human?
He's my contact for BSDs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is an out-of-character thing Deadly said, not Wakan.
Yeah.
Yes, well, Kyle would not give it away. So you would not know it. You would not have heard me ask about leeches anyway. Yes, bloodsuckers? Question mark.
I don't go in swamp water, bro.
Nope, not gonna apply to that.
Yeah. What, are we doing old-timey medicine or something? Listen, I know the state of healthcare is trash, but like, no, I go to the hospital. I go to the hospital when I'm sick.
I'll reply fucking vampires, damn it.
Dude, I don't. No, we don't fuck with vampires. Why don't you just say vampires?
Wakan angrily closes his phone.
Back to what I was saying. Oliver, she's probably dead. I'm sorry. I remember her from the job I did with the Bloody. She had gotten caught by some vampires. They were a bunch of humans tucked away in a warehouse. We killed the vampires. We got them out. But I think that Tommy Sangria did some cleanup.
Okay.
Quick.
I'm gonna go ask. You guys don't all need to come with me. It doesn't need to be a big thing.
So we were asked to a gala or something, a masquerade or whatever by vampires.
That was me.
Charlie was asked.
Yep. And they need entertainment for that, correct?
Oliver.
Where's this coming from?
Bear with me. And most of them are going to be vampires. I would assume. Could the entertainment be a hunt for humans?
That's just their everyday.
But like, openly. Like they gather humans, they kidnap them. They're still alive.
None of they're trying to hide things. Anyway, either she is scared and in hiding. I don't know timeline-wise which is more likely, or if she was maybe.
I mean, I'm just saying that because silver platters are offerings. If they're offering humans.
What is the silver platter thing?
He saw the thing on the silver platter.
Oh, no, werewolf. They're going to invite a bunch of random people to a vampire hunt under the guise of a masquerade party. Some sort of Vampire the Masquerade. What are you talking about?
What a world of darkness we're in.
We just got through the apocalypse.
Damn it. Trying to hold myself together.
If I knew the mind of...
Trying to be silent and stoic, you know what I mean?
If I knew the mind of those creatures, we wouldn't be here.
Okay, but here's the thing. They are mad at us because we messed with their hex, whatever.
Going on.
So if they are doing that, it probably wouldn't make any sense to invite a guru to their human hunting party.
But if you're cruel, Ryan, if someone as powerful as you, if you were also cruel, you may make a show to somebody else that you can do what you want, and you can't be stopped.
You also wouldn't invite a whole bunch of people who are really big in the city.
That one too. You'd only be killing your own contacts. In worst case,
they're not
they also know that if they were to do that as such, they would also be met with that. Our stuff freaks people out. Their stuff doesn't.
Yes, but I'm just saying. Heads on silver platters, it sounds like an offering by what was said there. And the only thing coming up that offering could be done is the masquerade.
I'm still missing where that comes into for the masquerade party.
I don't know, you gotta have entertainment in the masquerade, don't you? It's like a ball situation.
You wear masks,
Like
you eat fancy cheese. It's about swinging your wealth around to show people how much money you have. Under the guise of a thin mask.
Hey, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 1d10 and you're looking for a 7 or higher.
Oh, what you saying? But
Yeah.
okay. But I'll just not.
Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Take 1 dot of Harana.
Okay. Where is that on this thing?
That is because I just pulled it up on your like I was hunting for where it is on a sheet on this.
Under shape shifting.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie, I don't think we all need to go to the bar, but I will take one person with me.
Oliver.
You think that's smart?
He's the closest to this. If
That's why I'm asking
on.
if you think it's smart.
I can't imagine he wouldn't want to get a hand on the ball if that did happen. But at the same time, he's...
Or I'll go along.
No. I know you can handle yourself, but no. Let me divvy this up.
Okay, well, fortunately, we're gonna have a week to think on that because it's 10 till 9.
Yeah.
And everybody says werewolf is nothing but shape-shifting and violence and tearing into things. Look at all this great roleplay we had tonight, guys. Y'all did such a good job. So many awesome things uncovered, discovered, etc., etc., etc. I didn't even have to use this tonight. For those of you who gave harm, this is my book of many things.
Oh.
All right. For those of you that redeemed harms, don't worry. Those will happen next session. It looks like. So yeah. Props o'clock. We ended with Charlie for recap, so we're starting with Charlie for props.
Damn it.
Pick one.
Everybody's so good.
Everybody was so good tonight.
Who did I pick last time? That keeps notes.
Yeah, I keep notes of who gets a prop, not who specifically gives each one.
Dang, damn it. Everybody did too damn good. We're gonna go with Brad.
Oliver!
Because I
For
appreciate it for being so humble while being a celebrity. Doing a favor for his old pal Charlie.
Background choices matter, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Ryan!
I'm gonna say Lucas and his AI girlfriend.
Has a name.
Not AI.
Her name is
Not AI.
Well, I can't, give Sophie.
Is that all I have to you? Is that all our time meant together?
You said we'd be able to play the game all day.
Just leave my
Oliver!
phone here.
Let's see. I'm gonna give it to a con for being not only a snitch but a kiss ass.
Opening the doors for him.
Oh,
And trying to walk it back later. It's like afterwards. It's like, I may have embellished their involvement.
Lucas.
only one person gets to be a snitch, and it's me.
My props goes to Ryan to tell Wakan and I to shut up. That was hilarious.
It was definitely like Dragon Ball Z abridged Vegeta vibes of, I'm gonna start punching you now. I don't know when I'm gonna stop.
I
Yep.
don't know when I'm gonna stop.
Lyra.
Just working through some stuff.
To Charlie for not making Lyra immediately delete all the photos that had important information on them.
See
Like
what
he
you
said he
get.
was going to.
See what you get when you're honest.
So once again, I'm not trying to tell you not to be a ragabash. Don't get caught.
And last but not least, Wakan.
Giving the live for catching strays all day.
Hey, we have a complete circle this time. Let's go. Oh, amazing. All right. Guys, it was so great to come back. I'm happy we didn't jump straight into crazy, but instead did more finally sharing of information and seeing how things are maybe coming together and making decisions and having a night of great, awesome roleplay. If you're not part of our Discord community, we would love to have you over there. Here is a link for that. Can come through. We all talk a lot over there. We have so many different channels, from pets to cooking to books to role-playing to video games to so many things. Pretty much something for everybody. So head on over there. YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure to punch that bell. If this is your first time checking out this story that we're telling, and you want to see all the more exciting things that led up to this event, they're all in a nice handy-dandy playlist there for you. Roughly almost 24 hours of this werewolf campaign so far.
Jesus. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And last but not least, of course, Patreon. Patreon money goes to funding things such as maps for the games, the stuff with which to make the merch bundles that go out to our Patreons, credits in the YouTube videos, slots in games, so on, so forth, etc. Weighted voting for upcoming games. So if you have a little bit of extra scratch and you like supporting people who do fun, heavy roleplay tabletop shenanigans, consider giving us all your money instead of only half through Bezos.
Yeah.
We are joined tonight by Charlie Barkin, played by the Iron Pierce.
Woo.
Lyra, played by Miss Cricket. Oliver, played by Brad with no R. Lucas, played by the Silver Rose. Ryan, played by JenOfThieves. And Wakan, played by Deadly Ambitions. We'll be back on Thursday with more Ghostbusters, Next to Nothing campaign ran the Everyday Heroes setting. And we will be back on... Just give free money at this point. I'll try to catch more streams games. Thank you, Phil, for your...
Miss you, Phil.
We miss you so
Miss
much,
you,
Phil.
Phil. Love you, big al dente.
Yep. We will be back Thursday with our Ghostbusters campaign ran by JenOfThieves. There is a Vampire the Masquerade campaign that will be running bi-weekly on Saturdays, potentially, coming up soon. Also ran by JenOfThieves.
Hey.
The Werewolf campaign, this Rage Across the Bayou, will return on Sunday, if life will stop punching us. And, who knows? Maybe if you're on the Discord, you'll see the announcement for the next one-shot that's going to be coming out. Playing this month. Maybe ran in a familiar and beloved system that we've played before.
We gotta make space for this game, man. That's what I'm hearing about.
It may in fact involve some space. Maybe.
Will there be certain elements at play in space?
No, not that one. It's something completely different.
Oh, damn. Being all cute for nothing. Get out of here.
No. You're actually pretty on the nose. I mean, It definitely involves maybe some scum and or some villainy.
Oh, hell yeah. I love that system.
All right, guys. We will see you later this week for our other tabletop shenanigans. I hope your work weeks treat you well and everybody has a great time.
Wow.
And life is kind and generous. And remember, as always, Daddy loves you.
See.